Cory from Ride Shop up in Eureka, California. And we're basically, this is a 22, that's a 23. They have the Xplor fork that comes stock on them. What exactly are we doing here? Like, is this middle of the road? Like, what kind of upgrades in terms of price and performance?
This kit is sub $1,000, especially for the Xplor forks. You have more tunability, more plushness in the slow speed stuff. Gives you better balance on your forks as well. Gets rid of the twitchy high speed stuff that is caused by your stock compression adjuster. Better bottoming control. You go from a non-adjustable base valve to adjustable base valve. So you have an adjustable base valve for compression.
As opposed to having the two separate forks that control rebound. One controls rebound and one controls compression.
Especially on the WP Xplor forks, is you're running your single function fork. So one fork does your compression, one does your rebound. That causes a lot of twitchiness and unresponsiveness. And this, however, converts them into an open cartridge fork, which is balanced on both sides. Same spring rate, same valving, same adjustability on both sides. So you get a more planted front end with more tunability. You got multiple ports on the mid valve stem, allowing more oil flow. You got more ports on the base valve, allowing more oil flow. So more oil flow means you get plushy and you allow for the tunability to be better. So it's not just choked down to 2 holes or no holes.
Okay. What about the shock?
So the shock, we're doing kind of the same thing. We're doing the ORVS kit.
Upgrades?
Yeah, so these will all be K-Tech upgrades. So what this does in the shock gives you a baseline for your shim stack. This one's built for Enduro and cross country. You get a low friction piston band. You get a better piston with better flow, and it's pretty much a drop-in kit. So if you're one to do stuff yourself, they have great instructions. You can pretty much drop it into, this one's for the PDS. The one for the linkage is obviously bigger, but they make them for, I think, every bike up to new bikes, 2012. So
okay.
The modern-esque suspension. Essentially, it's more expensive than a standard revalve, but you're getting upgraded parts. You know, they're not A-kit parts or anything like that, but they are upgraded to make your suspension work better for you.
Okay.
There is a lot you can do with these. There's a lot you can do with K-Tech has an astronomical amount of parts for especially the newer bikes.
Are you saying it gives you more adjustability or better performance even compared to like the new 24 like updated suspension?
Yeah, so no matter what the suspension is, they build it for a wide range of people, and everybody is not the same rider. There's not a single rider that is exactly the same. Everybody has their own twitches and stuff like that, and they have their own feeling of their bikes. You can get twin bikes. They're 1 year apart, but you can get twin bikes, and you guys are going to run your settings just a hair different. Springs a hair different. Everything just a hair different, where when you buy a stock bike or have a stock bike, it could be Honda, all those things. They're built for just a wide range of people. K-Tech has them for, I've seen them for the WPs, KYBs, and the Showas. So they have upgrade parts for all of them. You can be less than a kit cost and have a bike, a fully set up bike, springs, pro parts, whatever you want to call them. You're still going to be under the $2,000 range to have it fully set up for you. But you can be set up anywhere between $700 to $2,000, and it'd be set up perfectly for the ride style you do and all that.
So do you revalve these at all specifically for me or anything?
So what we would do is we'd set a baseline where we're at, take some tests. If we want to revalve it, we can. They're super easy to revalve instead of like your compression where you can't revalve the compression over there. But we can revalve them, we can change the float, we can do all the stuff to kind of make it perfect for you, because like I said, not every rider is the same. So
not every area you go to is the same either. You might need to make some adjustments depending on the drops or how rough or fast.
That's what's nice about this kit, though, is you can actually use your clickers more compared to just reference to stock WP. You can click it 5 or 6 times and it barely moves the needle and doesn't do as much as running just a normal leaf spring suspension with more adjustability.
Cool.
So,
is that about it?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Thank you.
No problem.